Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So, today's breaking story comes out of Midtown Manhattan. Around 6:30 p.m. on July 28, 2025, an active shooter opened fire inside a 44-story office tower at 345 Park Avenue. That's home to major firms like Blackstone, KPMG, Deutsche Bank, and even the NFL headquarters. At least 2 people were shot, including one NYPD officer, and tragically, that officer later died. We'll dig into what we know so far, the timeline, witness reactions, the ongoing law enforcement response, and even probe how some might ask, could this have been a terrorist act? Shots reportedly erupted near East 52nd Street between Park and Lexington Avenues as the suspect entered the building armed with an assault rifle and wearing a bulletproof vest. Around 6:30 p.m., gunfire was unleashed inside the lobby and on the upper floors of the 44-story tower. Witnesses described, a barrage of automatic high-capacity shots echoing through the building. The suspect barricaded himself, reportedly on the 32nd or 33rd floor, before law enforcement eventually found him dead from a self-inflicted gunshot. A Level 3 mobilization was triggered, deploying counter-terrorism units, the FBI, a bomb squad, and tactical NYPD response teams. Hundreds were sheltering in place inside as elite response teams swept floor by floor. Evacuations showed people exiting with hands raised, highlighting public fear and chaos. Mayor Eric Adams warned anyone near Park Avenue and East 51st or 52nd Street to remain indoors and avoid the area due to heavy police activity and street closures. Witnesses saw and heard loud bursts of gunfire, likened to high-capacity weapons. Videos posted on social media showed officers carrying injured persons and people fleeing in panic from the building. Reports differ slightly. Some sources initially mentioned only 2 injured, while others, including Fox 5 and local outlets, reported up to 6 people shot, including at least 1 officer, suggesting early confusion amid unfolding chaos. The building hosts, major financial and corporate tenants, including Blackstone, Deutsche Bank, NFL headquarters, KPMG, and JP Morgan. The officer who died was reportedly working a private detail at the time. Investigators have not yet released a motive or identified any ideological affiliation. The shooter's lone status, quick escalation, and decision to end his own life leave, many questions open. So far, there's no confirmed claim of responsibility, and investigators are treating this as an active crime scene not yet confirmed as terrorism. But with the presence of counter-terror units and the FBI, authorities are keeping all possibilities open, including whether this was ideologically inspired. Here's a question some have started asking in fringe corners online. Could this have been a terror-style attack? A large corporate building with symbolic tenants, use of a tactical rifle and vest, a heavily armed, pre-planned target aiming at security forces, and the immediate involvement of counter-terror teams. Is it possible this was more than a random mass shooting, that it was intended as terror? No evidence yet supports that claim, but the question is out there and investigators will need to respond. As the investigation continues, authorities will review the shooter's background, communications, travel history, and potential affiliations. They'll also interview witnesses, examine building security footage, and determine if the attacker had accomplices or was inspired by extremist ideologies. Meanwhile, public transit delays, road closures, and security alerts remain in effect in the area. The city is on edge and authorities urge continued vigilance. So that's what we know right now. A deadly, shocking shooting in Midtown Manhattan, with an NYPD officer killed and other civilians critically wounded. A massive law enforcement response is underway. We don't yet know the motive, but some are asking, could this have been a terrorist attack? Investigators will sort that out. Please stay safe, avoid the area, and I'll bring you more verified updates as they come in. If you want deeper coverage, interviews, or analysis, let me know in the comments below, and hit subscribe and the alert bell so you don't miss any updates. Thanks for watching, and stay safe, New York.